Hello and welcome to another update video about Bitcoin. Bitcoin is reacting to the upside now. Is this the breakout we've been waiting for? Well, it is a breakout, and yes, we've been waiting for it and we've been watching for it. Let me take you through the scenarios that we discussed. Positive outcome, I can tell you that. This is also the scenario that we discussed in the last video. So I want to share only, at the moment the count and the ideas here on the 30-minute chart, because yesterday we looked at the daily chart. I think even in the previous video earlier today, we looked at the daily chart. So no need to repeat that. I can basically summarize it in a way that is currently moving in line with expectations. So the third wave that we were watching topped obviously here around the 20th of May. And then the idea was, okay, we are in a fourth wave. And I would say, generally this has really moved nicely in line with expectations. This wave 4. There have been a few fluctuations, but mostly these waves have moved nicely in a corrective pattern, and the relevant levels did actually hold. So the support area here that we discussed already a few weeks ago, that is still holding, okay. And actually this could also be called a reversal area, where the price in the yellow count. Or let's say in the scenario, what we're looking for here at the moment is the scenario in which the market has bottomed on the 1st of May. So in this scenario, the market was supposed to hold the support area. And I highlighted to you, I'm going to give the bulls the benefit of the doubt. We can follow higher prices because honestly, the pullback, the pullback structures and the movements to the downside, they didn't and still don't clearly allow me to favor that we've reached a significant top here. While it's possible that in the white count a B wave topped, which would send us down into the 55 to 58k region again. This is a potential and a possibility, but there is nothing in the price that currently would give me proper evidence for that. Therefore, I did highlight to you, I need to see a break below 64,370 to believe that. And then we talked about, okay, if the price moves higher, which is currently expected, which counts can we look for? Or which counts can we use? So there was this blue count and the yellow count, these two scenarios. So in the yellow scenario, this is the triangle scenario that we discussed already a few days ago. The idea was we need to hold the red line. And then we would need a surge to the upside, quite a rapid move to the upside, which could send us quite directly to around about 76.5k. Now there will be some resistance before that will be tested. For example, here 72,700 and then 73,800 will be the next levels to watch on the upside in terms of resistance. Okay, maybe even the first one is going to be here, the 72k level, and then there's a key Fibonacci level at 71k. So in the yellow count, we're watching for direct upside higher. And then I shared with you, okay, there's one count in which we could reverse in this newly added nano support area. I communicated that also in the last few videos and also posted that on X yesterday. Make sure you follow us here as well. This is the handle. Just make sure that you follow the proper account, the one with the blue check mark. Also, you can find a link in the description. Yesterday, I posted this here on X, and I highlighted that, highlighted the structure. I won't read it all out, but that was the idea. We were dipping into this micro support region, and the idea was in the blue count, we have to watch for a direct reversal in this area. But even if we break below it, we could still find support in the yellow count and then reattempt another rally from a little lower, as long as we're holding the red line. So up or up basically in these micro structure scenarios. And we didn't break any of these support levels. So focus can remain on higher prices. And as we get closer now, the blue count is important to understand, because in the blue count, we're not dealing with a direct break to the upside, but an A, B, C structure. And we could actually test this orange support region again. Now, nobody should be, worried about that, unless you're really scalping these movements. Because also the blue count, even if we have to get back into the area here again, into that larger support area, the price could then attempt another rally. So why is the risk high that we test that area again? Well, the risk is high because in this count, it's just an ABC. It counts very well. And the B wave would be an ABC as well. And in the C wave, we're watching for these 5 waves up. And 4th wave support was communicated on X to you and in the last videos. So the main target then is 71K, pretty much just below that here for the blue count, which doesn't mean we have to get rejected there, but it means that the blue count is definitely plausible, and all it means we have to be watching the 71K level, and it means that this is a key pivot, and if we can get a break above it, it would more clearly emphasize the direct pathway to the upside. I think it's wise to be ready for the blue count and another C wave down. That if that wave happens, that C wave down, it would be another opportunity for accumulation. And if we break above 71K, it would more clearly favor more direct upside, yes. Would not necessarily rule out the blue count. But if you're looking for a very, very near-term support now, I mean, it's the intraday low, 68.6K. I mean, as long as that is holding, it might take us to 76.5K. So higher prices against intraday low, but pay attention to 71K for possible rejection. So it's looking good at the moment, so far going according to script. It just looks really, really like the blue count, okay, at the moment. But if we get that break above 71K, because that's the 100% extension of the blue A wave, it's a key target for the blue C wave. So even if we don't get, rejected there really, I think there will be some resistance. So that's the next key level then to watch. Yeah, that's my update about Bitcoin. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.